Hello, you dirty little boys.
Listen, man. One thing y'all can't say is the after pill don't be on the money. The after pill is always on the money. The after pill is always on point. Listen, guys, there is no stopping this train. There is no stopping this train. This train is headed straight for the cliff, and nobody can stop it. Listen, you want to know the funny thing about all of this before we actually talk about the video, right? Well, before we actually talk about what's going on. You know what the funny part about all of this is, right? The hilarious part is when you offer guys consultations. Oh man, that price is too high, man. That price is too high. Why you gotta charge us? Why you gotta charge us, man? Why you gotta charge us? Can't you do it for free? Right? When you tell guys, hey, here's an opportunity. When you tell guys, hey, here's a group chat for like-minded individuals. When you tell guys to get in the gym, when you tell guys to stop being cheap, when you tell guys you gotta talk the talk and walk the walk and pay like a boss, spend the money like a boss. When you tell guys this, they up in arms like, no, that's simping. That's simping, man. We can't. No, I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing this. I'm not spending no money. Right? I don't want to look good. I don't want to smell good. I don't want any self-development. I want to be a fat scum of the earth for the rest of my short life, ninja, because you ain't living that long being obese, ninja. When you tell guys about self-improvement, when you tell guys about all of this stuff, oh, it's always, no, I'm not trying to spend this, right? When you try to tell guys, oh, you need to support the channel, right? I'm spitting that real. I'm giving you real knowledge. I'm giving you real game. When you tell guys this, oh, they just want to sit back and look. However, when it's time to spend money on the OnlyFans, oh yeah, y'all show up. Y'all show up and show out. Right? When a little chick is sitting on YouTube with a little cleavage out, right? She's sitting there talking, regurgitating the after pill points, right? Regurgitating what I say, right? Just because she got her little double D's out, oh yeah, you spending money. Mm-hmm. You spending money. As a matter of fact, she funneling you. She funneling you all through her Twitter. She's funneling you all from the Twitter to the OnlyFans to the OF Ninja, right? Oh yeah, y'all love that, right? When they sit there and with the little lip gloss on and all of that, oh yeah, y'all love that, but y'all don't want to spend money on self-development. Y'all don't want to actually get out here and make money. Y'all don't want to do anything, but when they up there doing nothing, right? Regurgitating what the men are saying, oh, it's all good. It's all cool beans. Yes, we found us a queen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we found us a queen. She's saying the same shit that the afterpill is saying, but I like her better because her boobies are out. Ninja, listen. Gooning is here to stay, right? Simping is here to stay. Gooning and simping have a whole economy, right? While y'all try to bash me, while y'all bashing other creators for trying to make money, right? Trying to lead, trying to get you ninjas up out of the pits of hell, right? Trying to get you ninjas to make money and be the best possible versions of you of yourselves, while we're trying to get you to spend money, right? For you to improve, right? Look at what the corporations are now doing. Gooning has now gone mainstream, right? As y'all can see from the video, Dr. Squash, right? It's a men's grooming company, right? So they sell soap, I think cologne, grooming products. Just let's put it, men's grooming products. That's what they sell. So as y'all can see, right? Sydney Sweeney, and don't get me wrong now, Sydney now, she can get it. Right? Sydney got a nice rack. I forgot what show I seen her on, what series I was watching her on. I forgot. It was with that other chick. Dang, I forgot her name. The light skinned chick. I forgot her name, but I remember seeing her on this show that I used to watch, right? And she had a the nicest natural rack you could possibly see, right? She got a nice rack. So as y'all can see, Dr. Squatch and Sydney Sweeney has partnered up to basically sell a soap mimicking or actually the actual scent of her bathwater. right? I need to actually find a video of a OF chick saying that she sells that. I've seen plenty of videos of OF chicks saying how much money they make from selling their farts in a jar, right? There, yes. OF chicks are actually, listen, I don't want to hear that stuff y'all talking about. Oh, it ain't me, after pill. It ain't, I don't believe none of you ninjas. I don't believe none of you, right? You got OF chicks selling their farts. You got OF chicks peeing in cups and selling it. You got OF chicks selling their actual bowel movements, ninja, right? They're selling their bath water, right? And they're making a killing. They're making a killing. So now what we're seeing is now the men's grooming corporation, and Dr. Squatch it should be $1 billion company at this point, right? Multi-billion-dollar company, right? Sells grooming products to men. And now they have partnered up with Sweeney, right? To sell you ninjas, right? Bathwater. Or mimicking the bathwater of Sydney in a soap. This is where we are. Gooning, simping, and whatever other debauchery that there's a name for has now gone mainstream. Now the corporations, they want their hands in the pot. They're looking at it, they're seeing all these OF chicks, they selling farts and feet pictures and peeing in cups and selling it. They're saying like, well, if they're doing that, we might as well get our hands on it. And the guys are the ones that vouch for it. As y'all can see from some of the snippets, right? The men are the ones that ask for it. The men are the ones that ask for it. But y'all want to keep telling me, oh, we're gonna bring patriotism back. We're gonna bring masculinity back. Yeah, the red pill is out here winning. The red pill men are out here, man. Men are out here not doing nothing. There's no reversing it. There's no coming back, right? Gooning is here to stay. Simping is here to stay. You're not going to be able to shame neither female nor male, right? Females are out here doing what they want to do. Women are out here doing what they want to do. Young girls are out here doing what they want to do. They selling what they want to sell. They're popping that pee how they want to pop that pee. They throwing that booty in a circle, right? And they're also making money off their little fingernails, right? They're making money off their little feet pictures, right? They're on Instagram, they're on YouTube, they're on Snapchat, they're on Twitter, right? And there's millions and millions and multi-millions of men who are willing to buy the product. They wouldn't have partnered up with Sydney, right? They wouldn't have partnered up with Sydney if they didn't think that there was a clear money sign in this equation, right? And this is not going to be the last. This is not going to be the last. This is just them testing the product, right? This is just them testing the product, right? This is basically another version of the OF business model, right? This is another version of the independent woman business model. This is just another version of it. But now the corporation is saying, well, the women are doing it independently. Let us partner up with some of these women and also get our cookies out the cookie jar. She's not going to be the last, right? This is not going to be the last time we see this, right? There's going to be more women, right? More, of course, famous women. I wouldn't be surprised if they start selling the bath water soap of that chick Lily Phillips, right? The blonde hair, blue-eyed chick who smashed 1,000 dudes. I won't be surprised if they start selling her stuff. I won't be surprised that any celebrity start doing it themselves, right? Because this is where we are as a society. This is where we are as men, right? A bunch of loser, gooning, addicted to everything simps. Welcome to the simpocracy. Welcome to the guy. What's the word? Gynocracy, ninja. Welcome to the gynocracy. This is where we are. And there's no, where do y'all think we're going from here? We're going up? Y'all think we're going up? No, ninja, we're not going up. We're not going up from here, right? You red pill ragers are just that, red pill ragers. The cuck-servatives are just that, cuck-servatives. How much you want to bet? How much do you want to bet that It's probably half and half, but I would say that the majority of the guys who probably say, yeah, let's give me Sydney Sweeney's bath soap. Yeah, I need that. How much you want to bet? A lot of those guys voted for Trump. A lot of those guys are claim to be conservative. How much you want to bet? This is why I constantly say there's no such thing as a conservative anything, right? We only have conservatives. That's all we have. There's no such thing as a conservative anymore, right? None of these people are conservatives. None of them. You can't name a person that's a conservative to me, right? You can name some trad cons, right? You can name some name some people who just fish for shit. Right? You can name some people who just regurgitate stuff, but nobody's truly conservative, not even myself. Right? I'm not even saying that I am a true conservative, right? I believe in a mix of different things, and I don't have a actual Western ideology that many people lean on nowadays. I'm a nonconformist. Right? But as you guys can see, right, they don't care about you. Right? It's funny because guys get on here and like, yeah, he's just trying to make money off you guys. He's just trying to, well, I am trying to make money. Right? I'm confused. Do you go into a restaurant and expect them to give you a hamburger, fat ass, for free? Right? Do you just expect to walk into a gym and they just let you exercise for free? Oh, let me guess. You just drive your car to the car wash and just expect them to wash your car for free? I'm confused. What's up with you free ninjas? What's up with you guys who believe everything should be for free? But meanwhile, all it takes is for Sydney Sweeney to show a little cleavage, and she got you ninjas buying bath water as soap. Society is completely backwards. Western society is completely backwards. The United States is completely backwards. Men are the new women. Women are the new capitalists. And I'm going to make a separate video on this, and I've said this many times. Men are literally going to become slaves to women. If it hasn't, it's already started. But men are going to become mere slaves to women. And this is just the beginning, right? OF is just the beginning. Gooning is just the beginning. Instagram is just the beginning. YouTube is just the beginning, right? All pornography is just the beginning, right? It seemed like it's went well over the edge, but we're nowhere near yet. We're nowhere near where we're going to go, right? But everybody want to keep claiming, oh, Trump is going to come save the day. Trump is not going to save none of you ninjas. Trump is not going to save none of you men. Well, the conservatives, the Republicans they're going to bring back the patriarchy, and they're going to put women back in the kitchen, and they're going to cook, and they're going to clean, and they're going to... Okay. Meanwhile, you ninjas are buying soap from Sydney Sweeney's bathwater. Meanwhile, you ninjas are buying OF subscriptions. Meanwhile, you ninjas are gooning, scrolling through Instagram every single day. Meanwhile, you ninjas are out here down and out, broke as a joke. But you want to tell me what politicians gonna do? What ninja are? I am absolutely certain that the majority of Americans stay in absolute delusional states of mind. We have to. Bro, the fact that I gotta get up and work my ass off, the whole fact that I have to get up and work my ass off and basically communicate to men to do the best thing for themselves, right? And most of you ninjas are still not gonna listen. That's why I'm gonna grift like crazy on you motherfuckers, right? Most of you are still not gonna listen, right? But the fact that I gotta get up and work my butt off, and all she gotta do is show a little double D's, right? And then she's partnering up with a major corporation to sell you ninjas bathwater soap, her bathwater soap. Meanwhile, I'm sitting up here telling you ninjas what to do that's best for yourselves, right? Ninja, pay me this, pay me that. Ninja sitting up here with the Scooby-Doo face. He said money? Scooby? Pay? Ninja? Pay? No. We don't pay. We no pay. We no tip. We no tip. No. Right? But let me put a chick in front of the camera, show you some boobs. Oh yeah, you throwing ones. Right? Ninjas maxing out their credit cards. Ninja, you maxing out your credit card, ninja. Maxing out your credit card for a piece of punani that you can't touch. But somehow I'm the bad guy. I'm a bad guy. No. Self-development is dead for men, for the majority of men. 90-10 rule is in full effect. Most men, especially in the United States of America, they don't want to do what's best for themselves. They don't want to eat right. They don't want to exercise. They don't want to free their mind. They don't want to free their mind from pornography and all the addictive programming that they've put themselves under willingly, right? They want to just settle in their depression. They just want to settle and sit in their stink and filth, right? There's no helping, man. Gooning has gone mainstream. If the corporations are now picking up on it, there's definitely no stopping this train. Once they see that they can make major money, once they see that they can tweak the OF model and make it into their own and make money off of this, because let's be honest, why else would men buy the soap of Sydney Sweeney, right? Of course, it's sexual, right? Ninjas are literally probably buying the soap and jacking their Peter Whacker, their Piggly Wiggly right now. They're doing it right now. As soon as they get the soap. Like it's fresh Coca-Cola from Colombia, ninja. But y'all think men can be saved? Y'all think the patriarchy is coming back? Y'all think the conservatives are gonna come back? Y'all think the conservatives are gonna go back? No. The conservatives are not coming back. You think the Republicans are gonna save the day? No. You think the Democrats are gonna save the day? No, they're not gonna save you either. Not gonna save you either. Nobody is saving you. Nobody is saving men. The train is in full effect. I told you this before Trump got in office. I said it did not matter who got into office. They don't work for you. They work for the globalists. They work for the elites. They work for the faceless. They work for the nationless, right? They work for the ones behind the wall, right? They work for the colorless. That's who they work for. Your vote? Look around, ninja. Look at the state of men, ninja. Look at the state of women, ninja. Look at the state of everything. There is no reversing it. Welcome to the new world. Welcome. The fall is coming. And that's an after pill. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.